1 Corinthians 2, verse 1. Kago elthon prosumas adelphoi, elthon u kath huperachein lagu, e sophias kat angelon humin ta mysterion tu theu. Paul begins this verse with a very common elision, that is, an elision of the conjunction kai and the first singular pronoun, which is in the masculine and nominative ego, regularly contracted to kago. And so I, kago, elthon, this is an aorist participle, masculine, singular, and nominative, an aorist participle of the deponent verb erchomai. The third principal part of erchomai is elthon, like so, and then, in order to turn it into a participle, we remove the augment, and then we add the participial ending, in this instance, on. And this is how we get elthon. Another way to express the same idea is not that the augment is removed, but that the stem is given the participial ending in the aorist. So, and I, when I came to you, very often in English it is best to translate participles as subordinate clauses. Participles have a number of different meanings. They can be causal, they can be temporal, they can be conditional, concessive, etc. I believe that this one is temporal. And I, when I came to you, proshumos, humos is masculine plural and accusative as the object of this preposition pros. When I came to you, brothers, adelphoi, masculine plural and vocative. It's a term of endearment. It's used regularly throughout the New Testament. It is in the first few chapters of Acts and many other places. When I came to you, brothers, elthon, I came. Elthon is the indicative form. We just described the participle, aorist participle. Elthon is the aorist indicative, first singular, aorist, as I've said, indicative and active. Second aorists, like this one, have what are called secondary endings, like this, namely on, s, omen, ete, and on. These are the secondary endings, as they're called, which go on secondary forms. Paul's repetition of this verb form, so close together, shows that Greek is not concerned about the principle of variety, variatio. Unlike English, which places a premium on variety, both Greek and Latin place a premium on clarity and precision. So the repetition of the same word or a similar word very close together is not considered bad style. It serves clarity. And so as I came to you, brothers, I came not, ukath, not according to, kata huperachein. What we have here is an instance of both elision and crasis. Elision and crasis. Kata is the preposition, and as you can see it ends in an alpha. The next word, huperachein, begins with an aspirated upsilon. So the first thing that happens is elision, that is, the alpha drops off. And then secondly, the rough breathing in huper combines with the dental tau, and that yields the theta, which is what we have here. This phenomenon of crasis, or mixing, is from the verb chronumi, crossus, a mixing, and it's indicated by this little mark here, which looks like an apostrophe, but is actually called a coronus, a stitch, showing how it is that the tau of kata has absorbed a breathing from huperachein. So I came not according to an abundance, a preeminence, an excess, huperachein. This is an old word that goes all the way back to Aristotle and is found in a number of authors according to the LSJ, and it's very similar to hyperbole. So not with an excess of speech. Lagu here could mean either simple speech or it could mean eloquence. Of course, implicit in this idea is that Paul has the ability. He's saying, I did not come in this way, although I could have, indicating that he actually has considerable rhetorical ability. I did not come according to an excess of speech, or, here's the conjunction, note the accent here, the grave, because it's followed by another word, or with an abundance, huperokein, of wisdom. Sophios and lagu are both genitive singular. The former is masculine, lagu, and the latter, sophios, is feminine. I did not come according to an excess of speech or of wisdom, although I could have done so, is implied. As I was announcing, katangelon, as I was announcing, this is a present participle from the verb katangelo, which means to serve as a herald, to announce or proclaim something. As I was announcing to you, human, masculine, plural, dative. And then because a participle is a verbal adjective, if it is active, as this one is, it can take an object, and this one does. As I was announcing to you, ta mysterion, the mystery, and this is neuter singular and accusative as the object of the participle, the mystery of God, to theou, in the masculine singular genitive. Notice how Paul has framed this verse with these participles, the one in the aorist, the other in the present, elthon and katangelon, coming to you, proclaiming to you, elthon prosumos, katangelon humin.